Greetings, bloomers and friends. This is Richard Bentley, your moderator.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of After Bloom. I'm here with our volunteer music director, Richard Bentley. Richard Bentley has been with Bloom for a long time and has been the volunteer music director for a long time, and we are grateful for that. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning. I'm well, Russ. How are you today?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born and raised in Florida. I did my undergrad and grad degrees in music in Ohio and Michigan, and then moved to Boston and was in Boston for 25 years. And when my partner Graham and I retired and moved to California in 1998, I started working in musical communities again, having given it up for a long time, and started out accompanying the Gay Men's Chorus back in the very early days of its existence. That was in 1999. And then I got a phone call from Dick Mall, who was an early bloomer, and Dick had gotten my name from Janet Hopkins. Bloom was looking for a pianist to play one Sunday a month at Bloom. So Janet gave Dick my name, and Dick knew me from Boston, so Dick called me, and I said, sure, I'd love to come play at Bloom one Sunday a month. So I did. I don't remember whether it was the first, second, or third Sunday, but one of those Sundays I played every month at Bloom. And then in 2005, my partner Graham was diagnosed with cancer, and quite frankly, coming to Bloom every Sunday was a job. I wasn't really involved in the church community. I loved coming, I loved playing, and the people were great, but I pretty much came and took my check at the end of church and went home, back to Graham, and we went on with our day. And then as Graham was diagnosed and became more ill, being at church became a more special experience for me. And I was able to open up about my own anguish and about Graham's illness, and Bloom opened her arms to me. And it was a beautiful thing for me to experience, and a great gift that Bloom gave to me. So Graham died in 2006, which is coming up now on 9 years, and my involvement in Bloom has deepened and deepened and deepened, and here I am.
Well, lucky for us.
Lucky for me too.
Well, you pretty much answered the second question. How did you find Bloom?
Yeah, well, I found Bloom by a phone call. Yeah, Janet Hopkins gave Dick Mall my phone number, and I was hired. So I found Bloom as a job. And like so many things in life, a job turned into a big part of my life. And that's a blessing. It doesn't always happen that way, but it certainly was a blessing for me.
And what does Bloom inspire in you?
Bloom inspires the need and the ability and the opportunity to live outside of myself. We live with ourselves for 24 hours of a day, and it's awfully nice when we can find times to forget about ourselves and to think about others and to think about the needs of others. And Bloom has given me the opportunity to sort of put Richard aside for a little bit of every day or every week, and work with Bloom to try to focus on the needs of others and the needs of Bloom. I was moderator for Bloom for 3 years.
Yes.
And that was a great experience. I forged a wonderful, special relationship with Kevin Johnson and with other leadership, elected leaders at the time, and just was a great opportunity for me to grow and grow outside of myself, and it was grand, wonderful.
And speaking of when you were moderator, that's about the time that we started doing Bloom Tubes.
That's right.
And you were part of those very first Bloom Tubes, and it was, I look back on those times, and we've done over 300 now.
Amazing.
And
yeah.
It's thanks to people like you and Rev Kev who have just were so instrumental in the beginning of this and gave of your time to be able to film these Bloom Tubes. And so I wanted everybody to meet this man, this very special bloomer that has given so much to Bloom, and been a mentor for many of us on how this sort of musical and video and all of this audio stuff goes. And it's been a pleasure to sit here and have this conversation with you today, Richard.
And I the same. I enjoyed it. Thanks a bunch, Russ.
Thank you. And remember, when you volunteer, the life that you change may be your very own. And if you can't be with us this Sunday, then please be with us in spirit and keep us in your prayers as we will keep you in ours. Thank you, and have a good week ahead.
Thanks.